Welcome back to Authentic Alphas. And I have this fly guy with me, a loyal subscriber. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello guys, my name's Seiji. And about my fitness, well, I've been doing gymnastics actually for 12 years now. So I am actually a former gymnast. However, recently I started like 3 months ago. I started to go to the gym and lift weights. So yeah, that's where I am right now. Um,
All right. So is gymnastic getting the hose or what?
bro, honestly, dude, like I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't say it did. Because well, at least the gym I went to, there weren't any um like, I guess females my age. Um, so unfortunately, no.
What, too young or too old?
They were too young. Yeah.
So you got teeny boppers and then you got instructors.
Yep. Kind of. Yeah.
Should have been
Pretty much.
messing with women then.
But also another thing I forgot to point out was when I was a
Mm.
sophomore. Well, I started to homeschool in college. I mean, no, in high school. So I'm actually 18 right now, uh, and I'm in my freshman year of college in this campus. But I homeschooled in high school for 3 years, so I actually like didn't have any access to women.
Mm.
So yeah, I just been working on myself the entire 3 years. Going to gym. I drove. I drove a lot. I drove an hour every day to go to gym. Um, so I was like already busy, bro. I wasn't like worried about chicks, honestly. Like I was just doing my own thing. So, but now I'm here in college, and I see like people everywhere. It's kind of crazy. So
Hmm.
yeah,
All right. Well, I mean, you got to step your college game up. You got to get you some crash dummies, something to practice on, to poke on.
yeah,
So find a girl that's less than you. So if
Y-
you're not familiar with it, find a girl less familiar with it. If you
I
don't have
see.
a lot of experience, find a girl with even less experience and just level with her.
I
Like,
see.
listen, I've been focusing on my books, and I know you've been focusing on the books, but I'm in college now, and I want to have a little bit of fun. And I thought that maybe you and me could kind of do that together. That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, so I'm actually like trilingual. I've traveled quite a bit of the world. I'm half French, half Japanese. So yeah, I've seen quite a bit of the world since at a young age. So yeah, I have a lot of travel experience too under my belt. Um, if you check out my Instagram, you can see those pictures there. But yeah, uh, I guess like finding a girl like a year like below your level. I guess like in terms of height too. Like, I don't consider myself pretty tall. I'm like 5'6", five. Yeah. So, uh, I mean, yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, but that's ideal for a gymnast. So you got to act like that's intentional.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, yo,
yeah,
I want to be this height. It's good for my profession or for my hobby.
yeah,
But they're there, bro. There's a girl that's 5'2", 5'3", that goes to that college. I promise you.
yeah.
Fine. You know what I mean? All right. So I have some ladies here that have judged you on the body ratings. Some of them have actually requested to be rated, which I thought was kind of interesting.
That's interesting.
But
Okay.
first, tell me what made you interested in having your pictures rated.
Um, I just wanted like honest feedback.
Hmm.
That's pretty much it. That's literally. I just wanted honest feedback. Uh, because you could have your own biases. You might think you're too great, or you might think you're like not enough. But having a good, objective, honest rating would clear things up a bit. So that's why I
Hmm.
decided to have it rated.
Okay. Um, I think that it's very important and useful for guys to hear what women think about them, especially strangers.
Yeah,
Especially, I want guys to understand how much is determined by just simply looks. I want guys to get it out of their head that they can say this and they can do this thing and put in effort here and all these extra magic tricks. When, to be honest with you, it's all going to stem from physical attraction. Because it's not like guys are letting girls grow on them. You're not telling me you like this girl because she has such a darn personality. That's not what you're chasing after. So it just makes sense
Mm.
that you looks max and then start figuring out how to find the market of women that like that. Like I know that there are girls that like bilingual guys or trilingual guys, even better. And that's rare, right? So I've met plenty of women that that's their thing is practicing and speaking multiple languages. Well, right there, you have that in common and you can build from that. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
It,
just what you
you're,
have. Yeah.
right. It's how you organize your game and your approach for that individual. So a lot of guys are always trying to figure out what to say and what basically what bullshit to feed a girl. When
Yeah.
really what they should be doing is finding what is the most appealing way to phrase the truth. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Bullshit. That's why I
Like,
told you find a girl that's shy, that was focusing on her school and her books, so that that could be your approach. Like, hey, listen, I've been seeing you in class or I see you around school, and I just get the feeling that you're very hyper focused and you're into your academia, you're into your books, and I can relate to that. You know what I mean? And I'm looking for someone that I could just have a good time with that understands where I'm coming from.
I see. That's a
And
nice
it's built
approach.
on the truth, right? If you were meeting a girl that spoke multiple languages, you could say, hey, listen, very few girls speak more than one language, especially three. So I find that very attractive. Me, myself, I love learning new languages. And even better, I would like to learn how to speak to women in different languages. I would love to practice with you sometime. Now you're
Yeah.
nailing her based on the truth. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I see. Okay.
Women appreciate that. They what they don't like is the guys that try to tell stories to get the pussy.
I see.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it's good to say to a woman, "Hey, I think you're very attractive. I think you're very sexy, but this is why."
Mm.
And now it becomes believable because you tailored it to that particular girl. So she has curly hair. Wow, just something about girls with curls. If she has a caramel complexion, wow, your complexion is perfect. So you're going with the truth. You see
Yeah,
what I mean?
I see. Like, if you tell someone a compliment that's specifically tailored towards them, they feel like they feel acknowledged in a way. Like, is that what you mean?
Well, it also makes you more genuine.
I see. Yeah.
So
It's
to sit here and act like you're not trying to nail a chick, that's disingenuous. Girls aren't stupid. For the most part, they know guys want to sleep with them. So when you try that around the bush approach, now you're not trustworthy. But if you're basically telling off the bat, listen, I'm attracted to you, I'm interested in you in that way, but this is why, right?
mm,
Specific to her. So now it just doesn't seem like you're just out here trying to hook up with anybody,
yeah.
right? Because and there's a lot of times that women will phrase what they need to hear, but they'll reverse it. For example, if I'm trying to get a girl to do an interview, a lot of girls will say, "Why me?" And what they're doing is they're giving you an opportunity to explain to them what it is about them as an individual, why you want to do this activity with them. Now, if you don't have a good answer to that, now it's like, okay, fuck you. You're basically just playing a numbers game.
I see.
See what I'm trying to say? And now there's nothing special about her, and women want to feel special.
Yeah.
So that's the game. All
And
right.
then
So most of the girls, they put you at I think the lowest is 7, and I think there was a couple girls that even said like 9.
I see. Okay.
So what is your experience uh, with women? Do they tend to give you any type of choosing signals, or do you get any feedback about your body?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah. So the body I have right now was not the same 3 years ago when I was like when freshman in high school. Remember, I said I started to homeschool when I
Mm-hmm.
was sophomore. So I never had anyone tell me like how I looked and like how my body looked. You know what I mean? So I really have like no experience now, but like I have a ton of people telling me now, like I'm fresh in college, like it's freshman, in college, and I have a ton of people telling me like your like physique is like top like 1% or something, you know, and like and even some girls say that. So it's like I guess it really is crazy. I mean, I never really thought about it like that because I was just like on my own journey, on my own thing. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's like coming here and socializing with people. Like I guess I do stand out in a way, So there's that.
Well, I mean, you're pretty damn big for your age. Most guys cannot get that big
Well,
in
yeah,
their
I mean
20s, let alone their teens.
gymnastics, bro. I mean, this is what it does, bro.
No, no, you ain't got to explain to me. I know. My
Yeah,
mom did.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you build a lot of strength and a lot of girth, a lot of thickness. A lot of those guys are thick, right? Especially in the bicep forearm area.
Yeah. I did
Right?
so many people tell me like about my biceps. It's like is it really that special? Like sometimes I think like bro, I'm just
Yeah, but I mean, a gymnast that doesn't have well-developed biceps, that must be a shitty gymnast because that's something they share across the board is really good biceps because of the ring work. Right?
yeah. I do rings all the time, iron cross, killing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Jonathan Horton, personally known these people, these Olympians you see, Jake Dalton. Yeah, all these people, man, their biceps are absolutely massive, bro. It's
Insane.
like,
Insane.
yeah,
And what happens is you got to bring up the shoulders and the chest to match the forearms and the biceps. So it's some work you got to do.
so
But
making it like more broad, the shoulders more broad, and the
yeah,
chest kind of pop out
definitely.
more. Yeah,
They
I
need,
see.
they might not be good for gymnastics, but it's good for your aesthetics.
Okay.
And stop telling women you're only 18.
Dude, no, okay, I had like some like girls like on Instagram like DM me, and they think I tell them first, what do you think my age is? And most of the time they tell me that they think that I'm like 21 and 22 when I'm actually 18. So I'm just like going to keep it a secret because like I think using my age is actually a disadvantage when it comes to the sexual
Of course
marketplace.
it is.
So I'm just like not even going to say my age anymore because it's like
Yeah,
it,
don't
it
lie.
just yeah. Well, I mean, if they ask me, I won't lie, but like I mean, I'm going to try to hide it. I mean, not hide it, but like
Well,
not expose
this is
it.
the thing. The moment that there's physical attraction and that's confirmed, you want to say as little as possible and make what you do say as impactful as possible. See what I
I
mean?
see. Yeah.
And that's part of why you want to wait to respond to women because the quicker you respond to them is now the more actual interaction that can take place in the time frame. So if you have 5 hours to be texting with a girl, if you wait an hour to respond, now you can only text her 5 times in that 5 hour span of time. But if you keep going back and forth and keep going back and forth, you run the risk of talking yourself out the pussy.
Yeah. What I try to do is like when I text like a girl, for example, or anyone, it is like anyone. I try to go straight to the point. I don't try to like talk about mindless stuff. I do that like on like in person. Like in person, we'll talk about the stuff about me and you. But over text, let's just like start setting things up, like make things move forward. That's generally how I would text. I don't know how you view that.
Well, like I said, you wanna say as little as possible, right? And the best way to do that in person is to get women to talk about themselves.
I
Right?
see. That's a good strategy. Yeah, make the
And
conversation
and
about them. Yeah.
right, you just you keep encouraging it by saying things like, "Really? Well, how did that make you feel?" Now she has to explain
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
You're basically forcing her into a situation where she has to talk about herself, and women like to talk about themselves. So yeah, there you go.
Whenever they ask you something about yourself, if it's not personal, fine, short answers. If they ask you anything that can be somewhat personal, you stall them out. You say, you know what, we should we should get to know each other a little bit better first. I'm I'm a very private person, and I was taught to be careful. Who I tell what, but I like you. You see what I mean? You always end
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
but I like you. But
yeah.
we continue this, another time. That way you keep reeling her in, and you keep that Batman mystery about you, right?
I see. Building intrigue.
Exactly.
Uh,
Because this is the thing. You want her to feel like she has to earn your trust, not you have to earn her trust. Right? It's like I'm Asian, for God's sakes. Of course you can trust me,
yeah.
right? But you, I don't know. Women these days, right? So you just got to be cautious in that sense. And then also at school, you got to be careful what you put out there, right? Because women are dangerous. So you got to be very, very careful. Make sure that the choosing signals are clear. Make sure you get them to confirm, anything.
Hmm.
So it's good to make sure that you get them to actually repeat it to you. What's the plan?
Mm.
You know what I mean? And you could always cut dates short. If it's not guaranteed going to hooking up, cut the date short. A lot of guys, they let it linger until the girl is like, okay, I gotta go, I gotta get up early. And no, you be the one
Yeah.
to close it.
But it also makes you seem like you're busy and you don't have time to like spend like 3 hours with the chick. Like it shows that you're a busy person and you got things to do. So
Well,
there's that too.
that
Yeah.
and it gives her the competition anxiety. Because
Mm.
if you go out with a girl 8 or 9 o'clock, and by 11:30 you're like, hey, listen, I got to get out of here. I had a great time. I want to see you again soon. Her female brain is gonna be telling her he's going to see another chick, and the other chick that he's going to see, it's guaranteed, right? You're not gonna have dinner with her and then go have dinner again at 11:30. You're gonna
Yeah,
have
yeah.
dessert, right? So you want her to feel that anxiety and be like, well, where is he? Who is he with? Why would he rather go with that girl than me? Oh, she must already be giving him sex, and it must be good. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Then when she calls and texts, you don't respond. You don't respond to the next day, right? Because
Mm.
women they'll create these narratives in their own head. But if you confirm what it is, then you take away the fantasy, you take away the mystery, and you take away the competition anxiety. Because if you answer and say, "Hey, I'm at home, I'm studying with my roommate," and then she's like, "Oh, he's not getting no pussy," right?
I
But if
see.
you don't answer, now she's gonna be up all night wondering, "Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with?"
I see. Haha. So make it kind of seem like you have other options. Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
always
What? Yeah. You always. Yeah.
have to make it seem like you have other options. Always. That's just how it's gonna work. All right.
I see.
So hold on. I think there's a super chat in here. Yeah, you do. It's the $5. I think this says shiny shoes. Oh man, he said he caught the live. Tonight is gonna be a good one, fellas. Yeah, I had to get homie on because the girls were rating him higher than I would rate him, and also the girls were showing a lot more interest than what you described to me. So I said I got to get to the bottom of this because my suspicion is either A, you're not displaying the goods. You're not like now you got the shirt open and shit. You look like you're on Magic Mike 3. So either you're not showing the goods off or you're not reading the choosing signals.
I see. No, dude, like, I think it might be the choosing signals. I mean, yeah, you gotta have some social equity there. But dude, I just like stumbled upon your videos, bro, and I just found them interesting. And you had a low subscriber count, so I was like, okay, let me keep following this guy because you seem to post interesting content. Kept watching more, and I was like, oh, let me, I guess, post, just send you a picture. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of how it ended. But dude, like, I mean, I was never experienced with this like whole like dating stuff. Like, honestly, bro, it's like new to this.
Yeah, but your past has very little to do with your present
Yeah.
because it's such a pivotal moment to go from high school to college, from homeschooling to being in school with other young people,
Yeah.
right? So it's night and day, the difference. So you're in a completely different element. So whatever the experience was before, there's no reason for you to expect there to be any similarities.
Yeah, it's completely
You get,
different. One, I'm at home all day, and if I were to go out, I'm driving to the gym versus I'm walking out and seeing people every day. Like it's crazy. Yeah. So there's a big difference
right.
there. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, it's not like in high school there were girls, but they were rejecting you, and now there's girls and they're not rejecting you. That's not the scenario. In high school, there was no girls. So it's not like in gymnastics, they were hot girls your age, but they weren't interested in you. No, there were no girls your age.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a change necessarily how you feel it. I think what it is that it's just a different environment, and this is how it would have been whenever you got introduced to it. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is you. This is you in
Yeah.
college. That's it. That's what you're dealing with right now.
Okay.
So you have to act accordingly, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. The circumstances are a little different. So, well, action are a little different, very different. So, yeah, time to adjust.
And I feel like the body ratings, I did enough of them with your picture that the consensus is in, right? We don't think we know that women like your body. And I want you to keep in mind, every single one of those women, I use the word women deliberately, were older than you.
Yeah. Way older. I was like, bro, I mean,
Right,
yeah. Yeah.
right. And so with that being said, you have to go for the market that is equipped to deal with your product. So, for example, if you speak 3 languages, you shouldn't really be worrying too much about basic, average one language speaking bitches because
Yeah.
you have a skill set that exceeds that. You get what I'm saying? So you should
Oh,
be
yeah.
more exotic.
I see. Oh, I see
Now,
what you mean there. Yeah.
body, you're not built like an 18-year-old. So that means 17, 18, 19-year-old girls, they wouldn't know what to do with that.
They wouldn't know what to do with me. Yeah.
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah.
So what happens is, like for example, I could date 18-year-olds. They're legal, right?
Yeah.
but I have no interest in women under 25
Oh, I see.
because there's nothing to talk about, and
I
they
guess there
can't
isn't.
handle any of what I'm bringing to the table. Right?
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to handle the romance. They're not going to know what to do with the bubble bath and the lavenders and the candles and the bottle of champagne in the bucket of ice. They're not going to know what to do with the extremely experienced massages. They're not going to know what to do with this world-class physique. I'm being serious.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm being dead serious.
It's like
Like
out
they
of their league, kind
have
of.
no idea
Yeah.
what to do.
Yeah.
Right? They don't have that experience yet. So what would be the interest for me? So hookup wise, I prefer women 30 to 35 because that's who can really appreciate what I'm bringing to the bedroom, right? Because I'm a seasoned vet. But relationship wise, I would go much younger because I need the 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 longevity, right? I need someone that's gonna still be valuable 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now to be worth investing, and then young enough to mold,
Yeah.
right? But if I'm just trying to have a good time and I'm just trying to have a fling, I'm looking for the women between 30 and 35 because they know what to do with it.
I see.
Yeah, no instruction manual needed. So I think you should date a little older than you. One, because that's who can handle the body that you bring into the party. And then also, you need to learn as much as possible in the shortest period of time. You know what I mean? And let
Learn.
that be how you approach the women. Let them know, listen, I'm advanced in most areas of my life. So I prefer to deal with mature young women and women that are 20, 21. They're just too immature for me. Right. And you flatter a older chick like that, 25, 26-year old. I'm
I
telling you.
see.
Because in their mind, right, they don't like having to compete with these young girls. And they think these young girls are stupid, childish, naive, and irritating.
I
So
see.
if you echo that sentiment, they're gonna be like, I know, right? They're so annoying. You're like, yeah, you know what I mean? I need a grown woman like you.
It's like
Teach
you
me something.
tailor. Yeah. You tailor the thing to them and tell them that they're special in that way, and they'll feel special. Okay, I see. I see.
Exactly.
I'm starting to connect the dots now. Okay.
Right. And if you want a girl to invest in and you want to mold her, then you go ahead and get a younger girl and you have a completely different speech, right? Uh, you value the youth. So that's what you talk up. The fact that she's
Yeah.
younger and she hasn't been around, she's not a thought, she hasn't been on the cock carousel, she hadn't hooked up with everybody in the frat, right?
Yeah.
So I think you should play the older chicks for a while and maybe have a younger chick you really like that you can take your time with, strategize with it, you know. But for fun and experience, 25 to 30, be healthy for you.
25 to 30. Dang. Where'd I find these chicks on Tinder?
Eh, Tinder is just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. If you're not gonna like pay the platinum and all this extra bullshit, they hold back too many of your matches. It's a scam at this point.
I see.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with just walking up to women, complimenting them, introducing yourself. It takes about 25 seconds of nerve.
Yeah. Just doing. Just like talking. Just talking. Yeah. Honestly, like sometimes that simple. Yeah. Just going up and just talking, being pretty. Like and then also being friendly too. Like
Well, it's
I'm
about
coming out. Yeah.
assertive.
Yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of guys, they don't know how to give a compliment without coming off as a fan. See what I mean?
Oh, I see.
You have to compliment women as if you're above them. See what I mean?
Mm.
You can't compliment them like, oh, little me and wonderful you. Oh, if I would ever be so lucky, you're so perfect and gorgeous. No, you have to compliment down. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that's some nice shoes. I like your style, kiddo.
I see.
So you're making it seem like she's measuring up to your standards.
Oh, I see. Dude, that's some like that's some high level stuff right there. I see. Okay. Because like it's like you said, you date down.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see.
So that's where she wants to be to you. See what I mean? This is why a lot of women like guys that look big, strong, and scary. But of course, they would never want him to hurt them. But they want him to be intimidating. They want to have to look up to the guy, literally, physically. See what I mean?
I see.
So when you're eye level with them and you're shorter than them, you're already at a disadvantage. So you have to dominate them in another way.
Ah,
Right? So you're going to be smarter. You're going to be cooler. You're going to be more experienced. What are you going to have that's more than her?
I see.
That's the thing. Unless you're playing the older woman strategy. See, if you're playing the older woman, it puts you in a safe position because she's supposed to be more mature. She's supposed to know more. She's supposed to make more money.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So you're in a safe place. Yeah. But it's an emotional game that you have to play. With the older chicks, you have to be on point with your psychology and the emotional game that you play. You got to know how to pull those ropes.
Okay. Pulling the ropes, yeah. Playing with them emotionally. Yeah.
Learn how to compliment them, bro.
Yeah.
It's you. You got to learn how to give that compliment to validate them, preferably somewhere where they're already insecure.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Sometimes you give a woman a compliment that she used to get. She used to get a lot, but now she's older, and she hears it less and less. So it starts to mean more and more.
It becomes more valuable, yeah.
That's why you can always flatter these women by acting like you thought they were younger than they are. Like, how old are you? How old do you think I am? That bitch could look 30 something. Like, I don't know, 26.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh my God. Yeah. But those some moves there, yeah. Also,
Yeah,
like being like different. Also, like, what do you think about being different? Like, instead of complimenting, like, you can compliment them on their voice sometimes. You know what I mean?
you
Like
see,
something different.
you're getting it. That's excellent. That's a compliment women probably never hear. Although there are many times where I think to myself, I love this girl's voice or accent. So I mean, that's a good one. If I was you, I'd put that into motion immediately. Even if you don't mean it, just experiment and see how women respond to different things. Because the shoe one, let me tell you something, bro. That's been working since like 2000. I've been using that shit. But I only use it when I mean it.
Yeah, gotta be genuine. I mean, they could.
Yeah,
Like,
they gotta be some dope ass shoes.
yeah.
Right? But it definitely works because that's usually something that only other women notice. Guys usually don't care about that shit. Right?
Yeah.
But I care about shoes. I care about feet. Guys be acting like, oh, you got a foot fetish? Oh, it's like, bro, shut up. Bro, that's for creeps. Okay? If you're not a creep and you appreciate feet, it's all good. But if you're a weird, creepy, unattractive dude, now you liking feet is weird. Now it's some type of fetish. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But I like the feet to be just as pretty as everything else. That's me. Some guys don't care.
I see. What do you also think about like the way you look and versus the content you say? Like you could say like a girl's attractive, right? But
Mm.
let's say someone who has a Greek god physique says it versus someone who's not fit says it. The the
Absolutely.
content the content will strike deeper when a Greek god says it. You know what I mean? Like I just want to know what you think about that. Sometimes it's not like the content; it's sometimes it's like the way you look. Sometimes that amplifies what you say.
Well, it's always that. And I put that in a video. I had that in a video before, and I forgot what it was titled or how I phrased it. But it was to the effect of, your compliments don't mean shit. So imagine a broke guy telling a chick, you go, girl, you a boss babe. All right, boss lady. That's terrible.
Yeah,
It's terrible because now she wants you to go send you to go get her some coffee, go clean her windshield. Do me a favor, carry these boxes out to the dumpster. You fucking bum. But if you were successful and then you're giving her kudos because she's a boss babe, now it means something to her.
yeah,
You see what I mean? So if you're in great shape and you're at the gym and you see a girl and you've mastered the squat, you've mastered the deadlift, you mastered the bench press, everything, and you just walk by and you casually say, hey, great form. You go about your business. She's going to be blushing all day because she knows you've mastered these movements and you're complimenting her on her squat form. But if you can barely fucking squat yourself and you're like, hey, nice squat, now you're just a fucking creep. And now
yeah,
she's like, what do you know? What do you know about it? You see what I mean? She
yeah.
thinks you're objectifying her body, not critiquing her squat form. So it makes a hell of a difference. Just like if you go up to a girl dressed like a bum and you compliment her outfit, she's gonna be like, what are you, the authority on fashion now? The fuck? But if you're well dressed, you got a nice suit on, everything's well coordinated, and you're telling her, hey, I love your outfit, now it means something. So I
Mm,
agree with you 100% on that. And I think you should use that to your advantage.
I see.
Definitely.
Yeah,
But no matter what the compliment it is, always make your intention clear. So
yeah.
I I don't give a fuck if you're complimenting her answer, in class.
I
Say, hey
see.
man, I really like how you answered that historical question. You better go from that into, girl, I think you're sexy. Let her know your intention.
Yeah, like be very like assertive. You said, yeah, like is what I'm looking for. You know, yeah. I guess like
Right.
don't put yourself in the friend zone. I guess kind of yeah.
Yeah. Look, or well, even worse, the admirer zone. You don't want to be like an admirer. She's supposed to admire you. So the thing is, there's nothing wrong with wanting to slap ass. Something wrong with that. Where the guiltiness comes in is why. Why and who? You get what I'm saying? But
I see.
you wanting to be active with females, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to be ashamed of, right? But the thing is, who and why? That's where the judgment comes in. So what I'm trying to say is, it's not offensive to a girl that you want to sleep with her. It's offensive if the reason why is wrong. That's the issue, right? As well as the pretense. Under what pretense do you think you can sleep with her?
I
That's
see. I
why
see. Mm,
when unattractive guys hit on women, the reason why they get such um, uh, uh, like angry responses is because the girl is thinking, all right, dude, you're a 5, I'm an 8. Obviously, how dare you shoot your shot? What the fuck are you thinking? You're insulting me.
Yeah.
That you think that I would possibly be with you in that way. How dare you? You see what I'm trying to say? You offended her by insinuating that you would have a shot with her. Just like if I go up to a girl and I say, "Hey, sexy dress, how much?" She's like, "How much for what? How much for an hour?" She's like, oh, "How dare you? I'm not a call girl." What?
Yeah.
Right? Because it's under the pretense of which you thought you could hook up with her. And just like you said earlier, that's contingent on who you are.
On
Get
your
what I'm saying?
physicality. Yeah, on you and your physicality. Yeah. Like
Right.
if you're genuinely not like an 8 and you try to approach an 8, or like, um it's and you're like a 5, yeah, I guess it wouldn't work as well. Versus if you actually put yourself up there and actually increase your value, then
Right.
maybe the chances just go up. I mean, you could be a 10, you could get like, rejected sometimes, who knows? But like it just increases your chances. That's all it is, I think. What do you think?
That's the insult. Just like if you have a beautiful girlfriend and then you cheat on her and she finds out, the first thing she wants to know is with who? Who is this bitch? I want to see her. Now, why do you think that matters?
Um, because if you're with another girl, then like it's like, doesn't it like stimulate jealousy?
Well, what I'm saying is she wants to know the caliber of this woman.
Oh,
Because if that woman is not on her level or above, now she don't want nothing to do with you. You see what I mean?
but if she is on her level,
Now, now it makes sense. So now she has to shame you. She has to act betrayed. And how could you do this to me? She's a victim, right? But it's not how could you do it? It's how could you do it to me? I thought you loved me. Why would you hurt me like this? But if the chick was less than her, then it becomes how could you go from this to that? What
yeah.
could you
I
see
mean,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Right. But if the chick is hotter than her, now she understands why you wanted to sleep with this chick. That's not the problem. Of course you would. Why wouldn't you? The
yeah,
issue is the loyalty. The issue is the commitment that you broke, right? Now that leaves you a lot of room to somehow finesse that. Right? It's like, listen, this has nothing to do with how I feel about you. It was just that you could do all that other shit. Or you could go the other route and say, listen, I don't know if you're right for me. I'm a little conflicted. This person really likes me, and she's maybe telling me I deserve more, and I don't know if you really want. Can I trust you? What? But I don't know. See what I mean?
yeah,
There's you could play with that, is what I'm saying. But if the chick is lesser, you're out of gas.
yeah.
Makes you look desperate. Makes you look like a loser. So I think that you should shoot high, and build your experience off of very challenging women. Nothing wrong with it. And nowadays you can be pretty frank with it, especially the older chicks. Especially the older chicks. The good thing about older chicks, and I use the word older loosely, I just mean older than you.
Yeah.
The good thing about it is you can have honest conversations about sex without them having to be intoxicated. They can be sober.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Um. Yeah. The
The younger chicks, they need to be intoxicated. And I put you at risk. Be careful on those college campuses, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Don't get yourself into no shit. See, the older chicks, you're good to go. Imagine
Yeah.
getting pulled over with a woman 6 years older than you. The
Bro.
officer is like, license and registration? You know why I pulled you over, right? You're like, yeah, talk to her. I'm driving. It's her
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
She's the boss, right?
But like
And you start
actually,
looking at that.
yeah, you actually there
He's like, high five, young man.
yeah. Yeah. But there's actually something that like you said that like actually stuck out with me. You said that in terms of like raw attraction, physicality is like the most important.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the money or the game, whatever. If you're genuinely like look attractive, there might be girls that want to sleep with you, right? Like I mean, it's like that's
Well,
something you said. That would
here's the thing, and this is, you know, women saying this. The looks are always going to be important, long term or short term. But in the long term, it's not so much that the looks are a priority or the most important thing, but they're the thing that needs to be present in order for them to even start to have that conversation. You get what I mean?
uh,
So they need to be physically attracted to the guy to want to get to know him, to want to invest, to want to try to start something and build something, and blase blase. So that's a start. Okay? And if she's genuinely attracted to you, all these other things are going to be important, but you get more wiggle room because she might look at not necessarily how much you earn, she might look at how much you will earn. Get what I'm saying? She might not so much look at what you have, she'll look at what you're going to have.
mm,
She'll start looking more at ambition. Okay? If spending time with you is fun, she has a good time, then you don't necessarily have to be doing the most expensive, elaborate shit
yeah.
because she enjoys your company in general, which is going to stem from her first at least being attracted to you, which then makes her interested in you. And if the answers that she's getting back to her questions are good, then we can continue and proceed, right? But she has to first be attracted to you to even want to know the answers to those questions. Good looking guy. I wonder how old he is. Where is he from? Is he single? What's he like? Is he fun? Those
It's like an
questions come from her finding you attractive to begin with. If you're unattractive, she doesn't give a shit what your name is. She doesn't care where you're from. She doesn't care what you like. She doesn't care if you're single. What does it matter? You're not attractive. You get what I'm
it's
saying?
basically yeah. It's like an opener. You know, it's like you have your chance, bro, right here. You just opened yourself, like you just have
Right.
like yeah. I see.
So
Mm.
that's how the saying goes. When a woman is attracted to you, it's not what do you say to get the pussy. It's what don't you say to fuck it up and not get the pussy. When she's decided that she likes you the way you look, what's more important is what you don't say to fuck it all up. Because she's already decided, I like him, he's hot, I would hook up with him. Now let me start interacting with him, and hopefully he doesn't say anything to ruin it. Okay? And a lot of guys have made that mistake. I've made that mistake. I've seen plenty of guys make that mistake. And you're just like, dude, you fucked up. You shouldn't have said that. You know, and a lot of times it's hard to put it back. With women, you say the wrong thing, and sometimes there's no coming back, especially before you fuck her. After you fuck her, you could probably be forgiven for more things. But
Yeah.
prior, nah, no, because there's an expectation that you're gonna fuck up and you're gonna upset her anyway. There's already that expectation. So if you're already fucking up before you even got the pussy, in her mind, it's not a good sign, right? Now, when it comes to the short term, Now the looks become majority of the priority. They're pretty much the priority at this point because she's only thinking temporary. She's already thinking he's hot. I want to have a good time. I want to hook up with him. But sometimes for women, that desire still comes with a lot of it comes wrapped in a lot of other shit. If you understand what I'm saying. Like you get a gift,
yeah,
and you know the gift is in there, but it's wrapped in something, then it's in a box, then it's wrapped some more, then it's in a bag.
Yeah.
You got to get through all that shit to get the gift. But some people, they just hand you the fucking gift. They're like, yo, I got you this. Here.
Yeah.
You know what it is. They told you before they even saw you, hey, I have this for you. Then when they saw you, they handed it to you in the open with no wrapping. So at no point in time did you not know that you were getting this and what it was. Sometimes the pussy is like that, right? But sometimes the woman decided, I want to give him this pussy, but I'm going to wrap it in a drink and a massage.
We're making them wrap it, yeah.
Right, and before that, it's wrapped in some dessert. And before that, it's wrapped in dinner. And before that, it's wrapped. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So she already decides she's going to give you some butt. But she wants to go through all the motions. She wants to have a good time. And she wants to feel comfortable. And like you flowed into it. But she already knew when she was at home shaving and getting ready to meet up with you, she already knew tonight, I'm giving him this pussy. Right?
Like they already decide that stuff before, bro. That's actually insane. I never thought about that.
Long before.
Dude, really? Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, seldom is it going to be something you did or said. I'm not saying that can't happen, guys. I'm saying that's on you. If you're going to do some sly, unpredictable stuff, that's going to win her over and put her into an entirely different mood. Props. Because that's awesome too. Right? But for the most part, they already not only decided, but they held a meeting with the board. They spoke to all their friends. Oh, so, I'm going to see that French and Asian guy today. Yeah, I want him to tell me some stuff in French and yeah, and da-da-da-da. Ooh, girl, yeah, I can't wait. And they already spoke to their friends about it.
I see.
Decided. And a lot of times they ask the friends. They think, you think it's too soon? Should I do this? What do you think? No, because he wants to go here and he wants to do this. And then I can already see what he's trying to do. Yeah, because he asked me if I got to work tomorrow and what time I got to get up. I think he's trying to get me to spend the night. What should I do? They already worked it out with their friends, bro. And all these people weighed in on whether or not you're going to get some pussy.
But I think I heard this somewhere. Yeah, that girls look for validation from other girls about you. Yeah, it's crazy.
Of course.
Yeah. It's actually,
and that's what ruins it for a lot of dudes. And they think that they're going to say something and they're going to do this cute thing and they're going to do that and win them over. You're not going to get past the board. You're not going to get past the committee. Because when they show you to their friends are going to be like, No.
Yeah.
They're going to convince her to waste your fucking time. Get you to spend more money, spend more time, use you for something, while the super hot guy, her friends are gonna be like, girl, you better fuck him. It's just the way it is, bro. But if you are hot enough, her friends can be hating on you. They can be cock blocking you. And she's still gonna give it to you. She's gonna tell them no, you're right. I'm not gonna let him use me like that. Yeah, because he thinks he can just do whatever he wants. And And as soon as she goes and hangs out, you say the right thing, you touch her in the right place, you have a couple of drinks, she ain't thinking about her friends.
Yeah.
Nope. She's gonna be telling them tomorrow, it just happened. I didn't mean to. He seduced me.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Be a good-looking dude, and then women have to struggle to find reasons not to hook up with you. But if you are gonna try the whole nice guy approach, the guy that does more effort and all that other shit, now you're on the other end of the spectrum, and you're trying to give her a reason to sleep with you. No,
Oh.
no. Right. So you're in the right place, bro. I think you just need to start being more forward. You need to be more ballsy and more forward to these chicks. Use being Asian to your advantage. You're not looked at as dangerous or threatening, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, the campus I'm in is extremely diverse. There's people from all over the world. There's Asian. There's everything here. Yeah. So
Mhm.
me
But
me
the
yeah.
Asian guys are looked at as safe and boring. Remember, to women, safe equals boring.
I see.
So you got to be a little bit more edgy, and you got to be more forward. Because when you're more forward, they're like, "Oh, I didn't expect that. Now I'm intrigued. Who does he think he is to be so presumptuous? What does he know that I don't know?"
Yeah.
Curiosity killed the cat. So they're gonna want to know, why is this Asian dude so cocky?
Yeah. Going from complimenting down. Yeah. Making yourself like. Let's see.
Right. Go in hard and assertive, sure of yourself, and act like you expect her to respond to it, as if all women do. Why wouldn't you want me? All these women want me. Where have you been? Right? And even the height thing. If you're 5'6", you need to get on Amazon, order those goddamn lifts, and put them in your shoes immediately. Get you about 3 more inches, right? I'm
Okay.
telling you right now.
Wait.
Because this is the thing.
Let me
It
look it
shouldn't
up.
matter to you, right? But why let it be an unnecessary obstacle? If I was you, I'd throw the lifts in my shoe, meet a chick, bang her, and then the next day, go for coffee in my flip-flops and act like nothing changed. You see?
Yeah.
Already smashed. You see what I'm saying?
It's like, who cares? Still bang ya.
Listen, this is what I'm trying to say. Listen what I'm trying to say to you.
But it's
No, because I want
yeah.
guys to feel me on this. Because a lot of guys be acting weird. All right. They they be using some real girly ass lingual. Like, yeah, but that's dishonest, Allende. Or why are you being so superficial? It's not only about looks. It's also about personality and uh caring and shut the fuck up. That's not how shit's operating nowadays.
Yeah.
So why take the risk of a girl thinking to herself, I like him, he's cool, he's interesting, and then she shows you to her friends and they say, he's cute, but he's kind of short. Just that one little comment, she took the pussy away now. But she likes you. But she doesn't feel comfortable with how her friends responded.
I see.
Now, is that fair to you?
Not really.
That's what I'm trying to say. Now, does it change who you are as a person? Absolutely not. It's just some shit you put in your shoe that they don't notice, but when they're talking to you, you either look at them eye to eye or you're looking down to them. And they feel more comfortable with that. Period. Now, when a woman puts that extension in her hair, If she was to take it out, would you no longer want to sleep with her?
Well, thing is, I kind of see what you're doing here. You're highlighting something I never thought about. Yeah.
She's gonna wear that extension if she feels like it. If she feels like it accentuates her look, it amplifies it. She's gonna wear that fucking extensions. She's also gonna wear those heels. She's also gonna wear that dress that has extra tightness in the waist. So it holds her waist in and exaggerates her hips even more and her bust. She's also gonna wear that push-up bra. She's also gonna wear that makeup. She's gonna wear those lashes. God forbid you turn your 5'6" into 5'9". Oh, the evil, the lies, the deception. Motherfucker, please. You're still not even nowhere near close to evening the playing field of the enhancements that she has. But when that bra comes off, you still want to suck on them titties. When that tight ass dress comes off, you still want to hold her by her waist. And when that extension comes out, you still want to pull her hair. So what's the problem? But I appreciate all those things. I appreciate those heels and how they perk her ass up. I appreciate that tight dress. I appreciate that push-up bra with her cleavage all in my face all night. Right? Whose phone is that? I don't know whose phone that is. But I appreciate all those enhancements,
Yeah.
right? When I'm out with a female. But it's not going to change how I feel about her, okay, once I get her in the shower and rinse all that shit off. So what I'm saying is, as a guy, do the women the justice. Do them the favor, right? They don't got to know, but a lot of them, even if they were to notice, they wouldn't care. They really wouldn't. Because a lot of it is that outward projection that they want. They want, when they're walking with you, to you to be bigger, taller, and more dominant than them. When they introduce you to people, they want you to come off masculine and assertive. That's what they want.
I see.
But when you're home and you're walking around in your flip-flops and your slides, they don't really care that much. So just keep that in mind.
It's all about like the setup. It's like the same with like your physicality, like how fit you are. It's like it's an opener, you know. It's like the appearance is like almost everything when it comes to like the first 5 seconds of the interaction, or it's like how you look really
Right.
matters. Yeah.
They want you to create that ambiance.
The vibe,
Right?
whatever that means. Yeah.
Yeah, the vibe, man. They want to hold the vibe. All right, so let's check out some of these females, and I'm gonna see if I can get some split screen action going on.
So would you like me to rate it based off the face and the body, or just the body? Because with the male ratings, you just rate the body.
I mean, you can do that. You can do that.
I'm on.
Give me 1 second. Wolfie, I don't know what happened over there. Fix something. Yeah, I just noticed that he had some other thing on the screen here. All right, so we can get into these girls, and you can give me your rating from 1 to 10. Well, I don't have an echo. Huh? So what? I don't know. I feel like I have an echo. We have
All right.
something over there. Oh, wait.
I'm like looking at these.
Yeah, girl number one.
The one in the pink.
Yeah.
Let's say 7.
Yeah. Okay, that works.
Yeah.
So that's some nice titties.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah, I like that, but
You know what? She's in her 30s too.
30s, okay.
Hmm. I like her personality. See what I'm saying? But I
Okay.
probably wouldn't have liked the 25-year-old her, the 24-year-old her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have it on that. I don't know. Some echo there. All right, so 7. Let's see the second girl.
The one in red.
Yeah, the first girl was Mexican. This one is English.
Without being too harsh, bro, like, I mean, I'll probably say 6. I'm not like that attracted to the face, but
Mm-hmm.
and the I mean, she's like lean, right? But I guess like the tits, bro. I mean, I don't.
Bro,
Yeah, I mean,
bruh. Honest ratings, man. Doesn't I don't care if you give her a 2, bro. That's how you
yeah,
feel.
yeah, yeah, 6, bro. Yeah, just 6, 6.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, let's see. Who's this? This girl's also Mexican. She's all into the gym with it. She's like a little fit chick.
I would say an 8.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give her a 7, 7.5.
7.5. You know what? Actually, I was like, my first response was like 7 in my head, and then I bumped it up to an 8.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 7.5.
She got a dope personality, though. A lot of fun. Women are to be enjoyed, bro. I feel bad for this modern generation of dudes, bro. They're like constantly going through it with chicks. I mean, chicks should be fun.
Yeah.
What do you think about this girl right here?
The next one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Even
I really
see
like. I really like this one. I would say
yeah,
I would say a 9, dude.
fair enough.
I like this one.
Can't argue with that. All right, all right. This chicken all black.
uh, she's married, right? I'm just kidding. I think I saw the video with her. Yeah, she's an 8, bro. She's an 8.
Doesn't change how
Solid.
she looks.
Yeah, she's an 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she got the wedding ring on. I see it.
Yeah, nice.
She's cool people's. I like Candy.
I think she gave me an 8 too. So
Mm-hmm. Most of them gave you an 8.
yeah.
Most of them, yeah. All right, let's see what's up with this chick.
Let's see.
Turquoise
Uh,
shorts.
hmm. Say 7.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Hold on. I don't see these. Hold on. What's going on here? Hold on, guys. Cause this ain't. Hold on. I don't think guys have been able to see the girls. I don't think it's been
Wait,
switched.
I did not able to wait. I'm gonna check the live stream real quick. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
let's see if it actually how is it displayed on there? I'm not even looking, dude. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with this. It's not letting me. It's not letting me swipe through. I don't know what's going on with this damn thing.
there's 13 watching right now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now I see something. So we're gonna have to recap.
We're gonna restart this. Okay.
No. I'm just gonna make sure that guys see the girls.
Oh,
All
okay,
right.
okay, yeah,
Number
yeah, yeah.
one, what'd you give her? A 7 or 8? The first one.
I gave her a 7.
Okay, that's a 7. Number 2 was a 6.
6.
Okay.
The third
Number
one,
3 was like a 7.
a 7.5. Yeah.
Yeah, 7.5. I agree. Okay, a little bit more than a 7. Damn it. And this one you said a 9.
9.
Okay, I think we're all caught up. Oh no. We're on Candy, the married chick.
And then this one I gave an 8.
Candy? Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. I'm sure her husband is proud or whatever. Oh, okay. Here we are. Turquoise shorts. That's what we are.
Yeah, turquoise. All right. Uh, so this one I think gave 7. Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, he said yeah, shiny shoes said they couldn't see it, but they can see it now.
I see.
Sorry
Okay.
guys. I suck at streaming. But don't worry, I'm gonna hire somebody to do the shit. Okay. Red top.
7.5.
Okay.
I like. Yeah.
You like innocent girls? um okay. This chick here throwing up the V.
Let's
She
see.
says it's the V. I say it's the box.
Or let me. The one in the sunglasses, right? On the beach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stand.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This one,
Her her name's Victoria, that's why she's throwing up the V.
Victoria. Okay. Uh, s- the face is not bad. 7.
Yeah. She's Puerto Rican chick. So I got a Filipino chick coming on soon. I got a Spanish chick, although she doesn't speak English. You guys be complaining about the girls don't speak English. You're missing the point. For me, I don't give a shit if they speak English or not. If they're hot and they're feeling me, translator it is. All
Yeah.
right. So what do you think about this blonde?
6.
Oh wow, she needs some implants.
Yeah. Um, it's not my type either.
Hmm.
I'm not too crazy with blondes.
Trust me, I ran into her last night. She's not my type either.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, what's up? That's the end of that. All right. What's about this fitness chick?
It's a good body. 8.
Okay. I know you like those gym rats. All right. What about this mature lady?
7.5.
All right. How old do you think this chick is?
I think she's 35. What do you think?
Damn. I'm gonna tell you said that.
Wait, what? What? Wait, how old is she actually, bro?
Like this young boy said she was 35. God damn. Um.
Which could be coming after me then? Okay. Fuck.
Yeah. I think she's either 30 or 33. I think she's 33. Pretty
Oh,
sure
dude, that means it's accurate, dude. Like, come on.
you said
Pretty close.
35.
Pretty close. What if
Well,
like if
listen.
I said
The point is that me, I like that age, like casually, like that. Maybe not. 35 is the cutoff, and they gotta obviously be super hot. They gotta hold up like a big body Benz. But that body, you know what I mean, and the type of mood and the way they are at that age, it's good. It's good, right? They're not gonna be too party, and every weekend following some DJ and going all the raves, and it's just too much going on,
yeah?
right?
Wait, like you lagging out, Ayende.
Okay, there we go. We're back.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like at that age, um, yeah, man, you can have a good time with them. Is what I'm trying to say. You can have a good time with them.
Okay.
So yeah, you should definitely start hitting on some women in their 30s.
30s, bro. Dang.
Yeah, man, it's great practice. You will learn a lot, and you can even tell them that. You be honest with them. You'd be like, "Listen, I want to be good company, and I feel like I can learn a lot from you, and I'm
Yeah.
very curious about you. I want to get to know you. I want to know what you like. You know, trust me, they will. They'll be like a tutor. Okay, treat it like academics, and you just want a good tutor because you want to get caught up. Let's say it was school. You're behind in this subject, right?
Yeah.
You need a good tutor to bring you up to speed. Look at it that way.
Okay. I see.
Okay, this brown skin. Yeah.
6.5.
Okay. I'd give her 7.5, 8. Easy.
Okay.
Smile, nice pretty teeth. But we all have our preferences. All right, what about this chicken all white? Look like she's wearing a,
Wait.
a, a, a tablecloth.
Wait. I'm not seeing it. The one in all white?
White?
That's the last one.
Yes, the last one.
No, no, no. I don't see the last one.
Mm. Oh, really?
Yeah, it just stops at the
You know
black
why?
chicken.
I
Yeah,
didn't
no. It just
email
stops at the.
your
It
WhatsApp.
stops. Oh, the one at WhatsApp.
Yeah, Russian chick.
The yeah, okay, the Russian. Oh, yeah, that one. Well, she's
Mhm.
I think, but I think she's an 8, dude.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
Yeah, she's an 8. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, listen, you should be motivated because that's a dozen girls that doesn't give you the seal of approval. That's excellent. So you know they like you. So if it doesn't go well, it's something you said
I see.
because they like the way you look. There's no way that 12 out of 12 women are going to give you 7 or above, and physical attraction be your issue.
Yeah. I mean,
So
and you got
we're
yeah, and you got to say like women older than me, bro. Like this is we're not talking like it's older than me.
right. That's
Yeah.
why this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Look at it this way. Whenever I wanted to sleep with two girls that knew each other, I would always go for the harder one first. Whichever one I thought was more difficult to sleep with, that's the one I targeted first. Whichever one had more confidence, was more popular, was the better looking one, the harder one to smash. I smashed that one first, and then the other one. And then the other one would be even easier after she saw me smash a friend that she accepts is higher than her.
Ah, I see.
You get what I mean? But if you do it the other way around and you smash the easy one first, now the harder one is going to be even harder.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, and it's not going to happen. Chances are it's not going to happen. So don't focus on the girls your age. Focus on the girls older. Not because they're going to be harder to smash. They're actually probably not going to be harder to smash. But in the psyche of the younger girls, they're a higher status than them.
I
You
see.
get what I'm trying to say? So if they see you and you're not giving them no attention because you're too busy spending time with women 5 years older than you, now when you get around the younger chicks, it's going to be that much easier now
I see.
because you're dealing with a higher level of intellect, a higher level
Yeah.
of experience, and even in the bedroom, you're learning way more game and technique. So now when you're talking to a chick a year younger than you or your age, it's
Yeah.
child's play. It's like, man, bitch, please. I'm saying I deal with grown ass women, little girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I would tell you to invest your time whenever it is that you have time for women. And also, the older chicks are they're gonna waste less of your time. They're not gonna play as much silly little games. Because keep in mind, they're busy too. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah, they're busy, huh? Yeah, so
Oh yeah, they're busy. Yeah, just try to avoid the single mother thing.
okay, yeah. The MILFs, yeah. What
Unless
yeah.
unless you know the schedule and the kids are gonna be with their dad those days. That's fine too. But she has to be kind of like forthcoming with that information. She's letting you know, hey, I co-parent, and the kid isn't going to be with me these days. That's basically an open invitation. You know what I'm saying? But I would let the single mothers be the ones to be a little bit more aggressive towards you. I wouldn't put too much
Yeah,
into
you would yeah, just don't
right.
invest as much. Just let them come to you, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but if they're offering you the butt, you know,
Might as well, it's like right there in front of me,
single
so
mother butt is
yeah.
still good butt. Yeah, yeah. All right. But listen, check back in with me. Let us know how you're doing now that you have this what I like to call the free assessment. That's what I give you. I give you the gift of the free appraisal. When you get to know how women see you on the sexual marketplace for free. It's like running your credit. You're like, really? I qualify for that pussy? I didn't even know. No money down.
Yeah, well, thank you, dude. Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for your time. It was fun, man.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. You deserve it. And I want you to be encouraging and inspiring to other guys get their punk ass in the gym because I got to support you because I think you're one of the few guys that are doing it in the right order. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys, I feel like they're not doing it in the right order.
Yeah, they're doing game first, and then yeah, you do
They,
fitness, and then
they're doing this shit backwards. So now that you have the fitness stuff at entry level, you need to keep working on the fitness,
mhm.
but you need to start putting more time into the game. And when you're working on the game, you have to break that down into parts also. So chapter 1 of game is approach, break the ice, start the conversation, introduction. That's chapter 1,
I see.
right? So once you learn how to meet women, introduce yourself, right? Now you can start progressing the game from the introduction to the bed. And then that's not even the end. A lot of guys think that that's the end. That's not the end. That what comes before retention.
Yeah,
So getting them in the bed should be the middle. If you think getting them in the bed is the end, you're an amateur. That's amateur shit. That's I'm trying to lose my virginity. That's what that bullshit is. Okay? But when you get them in the bed, you got to be actually good in the bed. So that's when we start getting into the retention, right? Knowing how to operate in the bed, making sure that they have an amazing experience. Okay? And then there's the after game. The after
mm,
hookup game, that's a whole nother series of game now, and how you conduct yourself after you've hooked up with her so that you can basically control how the relationship goes from that point on and goes to your liking. You setting the tone, whatever you want that to be. So I want you to practice meeting women, approaching women, breaking the ice. It doesn't have to go much further than that at first, but just first get very, very comfortable with the intro part of it. So even if you got to leave a lot of women hanging, like, hey, it was really nice to meet you. I'll see you around, right? But just
I
get
see.
comfortable with that phase, right?
Yeah,
Preferably older chicks. That way, when you slip and end up in the bedroom with these older chicks, you can be transparent and say, hey, I want to get really good at sex. Wait, what did you say? You heard me. You heard me correct. I I want to be really good at this. Okay? I'm letting you know straight up. This is what I want. So help me. Talk to me. Communicate. I want to learn some shit. I'm ready. And the older chicks would be like, oh, okay. Well, let me teach you something. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. And they'll feel open to share with you. And now you take that information and you go rock these younger women's world. That's how you do it. See how Bruce Lee
Bro,
trained in China. He learned all the fucking secrets of Kung Fu. And then he came to America and he taught it to gringos.
bro, dude, that's some stuff I haven't thought about before.
That's how you blow their mind, bro. You let the 30-something-year-old women teach you, and then you come and you put it on these 20-something-year-old chicks, and you rock their world.
I see.
Because they've been through miles of cock.
Yeah, they've been ran through, yeah.
Right, so let their carousel days benefit you. You're extracting the knowledge. It's like, listen, you've been through 100 cocks. Now
Yeah.
teach me what you've learned. Teach me what those 100 cocks taught you.
But it's like what you said. It's like you have to first look like you can fuck, you know? Like I like what you said in I think it was in the recent video. You gotta look like you can. If you're not fit, you don't look like. You gotta get fit first.
Do you know how many guys look like they can fight and they can't fight for shit? But nobody tests them because they look like they can fight.
Yeah.
And there's some kid that looks like a punk and he's been doing MMA for 6 years. And he will fuck you up.
I actually do karate too, so I could do some karate.
That's what I'm saying. These are all things that you can use to your advantage. Okay? These are all things. Because there's 2 ways that you can make a woman feel safe. Or 3 ways. You can either kick somebody's ass, right? You can back somebody down, or you can show her your training. You can invite her to the gym or something. You can show her a couple of kicks and a couple of moves, and she's like, "Oh shit!" But she feels safe now. She believes it because she's seen it. So she either see you kick somebody's ass for real, or she sees you back somebody down, and that guy didn't want to fight you. She says, "Oh shit, motherfuckers don't want to fight him. They must know something." Or if she sees you sparring, she sees you practicing, she says, "Okay, he's real familiar with that. Oh, he can fight."
Bro, you wanna know something, dude? Like I actually took a couple of chicks, a couple of girls, like to the gym. I just worked out, just took them to the gym, worked out,
Mm-hmm.
and did like a whole like gym
Yeah,
session.
but you don't want to be doing that though.
Yeah.
Because what happens is you lowering your value of your workout to work out with her. So what you do is you take chicks to the gym and you say, "Hey, listen, I'm just gonna train you. I'm just gonna help you out. I'm gonna train you. I can't work out with you because you're on this little shit. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to do this advanced shit.
Yeah,
So
I
when
see.
I'm in
Okay.
the gym, I need to be pushing myself."
Yeah. I quickly noticed like, yeah, it's a little bit of a distraction there. I couldn't like, yeah. So.
Right. So you basically bring her to the gym to help.
Hello. You lagged out again.
Lost you again. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We gotta close out. But just as far as the gym dates go, you do one or two things. You either invite her on a gym date to work a body part that you can easily work together, like I don't know, maybe arms or something like that, or you just bring her to the gym and say, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna train you today," and you give her the attention that way, and you just go through the motions with her and teach her how to do a workout, and then later on, if you continue to see this person, what you start doing is you start creating a fork in the road when you get to the gym. When you get there, you let her know what her workload is, and you say, "All right, babe," you give her a kiss, you say, "I'm gonna go do my workout," you do your workout, and you say something to her every now and then, you check in on her real quick, you know, make sure she's doing something right, make sure she transitions to the next exercise or whatever, but you go off and you do your own thing. So you keep that separate understanding that we're not the same, we're not at the same level. I'm the guru, you're the student.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you have to always keep that dynamic going.
Always,
That you're always competent. Yeah.
always above. Yeah, you're always a competent. But listen, we got to get out of here. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
I want you to check in with me and let me know how it's going. We're rooting for you, brother.
All right, man. Thanks,
All right?
dude.
Next time I see you, I want you to be telling dude smell your finger. All right.
Okay.